So going on a morning walk here at South Llano State Park in Junction, Texas. We're on a trail here that is closed right now for the turkey roost. Every day you see behind me is turkey roost area. So from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. the trail's open. Otherwise it's closed for the turkeys.
You can blame it on the gin, but you should just blame it on your own damn demons. You can blame it on the alarms, but the truth that the truth can't hurt sometimes. You can blame it on the salt on the river, but don't you blame me, cause you can't swim. You're in over your head, you're in love, and I can taste it on your tongue. You're in love, hope at least you're having fun. I can tell your heart is burning, you've got fire in your lungs. I can taste it on your tongue. You can blame it on the bar, but you're gonna get drunk no matter where we are. You can blame it on the lights, just cause the mood is set, don't make it right. You can blame it on the beat for sure, but the beat was...
We have arrived at South Llano River State Park. Out for an afternoon walk. And this is the town of Junction, Texas. Got some earlier footage of downtown, and the state park is about 7 miles from downtown Junction. So we're kind of somewhat in the middle of the state of Texas, north of San Antonio, south of Dallas, west of Houston. We were here last year in Slip 25, which is that maroon colored truck over there, and today we just landed in Slip 23. We're here for a couple nights and moving on.
So getting to Goose Island was pretty simple, but the roads did narrow, as you can see, near the fog lines. There wasn't much for shoulders. Signage was adequate, so we were able to find our way all the way to the main gate. But as you can see, the trees were low hanging over the road, which made us pretty nervous. Our rig is 13 foot tall, but nonetheless we proceeded with caution.
So something we realized about our videos was that we never really speak about the areas that we're visiting. So now we're going to give it a try. I really like the wildness of this park. It's not manicured, there's not any mowed lawns. It's quite natural, and I loved it for that aspect. There's not a lot of trails to hike through, and we barely fit our 40-foot rig in the spot. In fact, we had to take down the bikes and fold the rack to fit. There is not a lot of area attractions. There's Lamar and Rockport are the closest towns, and they were unique, artisty, and very touristy. We drove on the frontage road, though, and admired some really pretty homes. We ate a shrimp boil at the Boiling Pot restaurant. Okay, so it wasn't bad food. It was just absolutely zero atmosphere. They did like you to write on the walls or the tables. Literally, we were put into an empty dining hall, completely alone from the other patrons. There wasn't even a window in the place, and I was definitely counting the exit doors.
Down at the beachfront at Goose Island State Park, August of 2017, Hurricane Harvey came through the Corpus Christi area and really damaged quite a bit of the beachfront camping. So it's been closed for a while. So the cabanas are still standing, but the asphalt road down there was tore up pretty good. And of course, all the state parks are competing for funding to get the area restored. The pelicans are back, and they're just waiting for the fishermen to throw them a little something from the daily catch to help keep their bellies full, as they look quite full. Entering Houston from the Beltway from the west, $5.75 because we had 4 axles and we had to stop 3 times. So that's always fun.
This is Lake Conroe, and we are staying here at the Lake Conroe 1000 Trails. This is part of the property here with the boat launch. The mooring area, and then in the background the slips for RVs. One of the things here at 1000 Trails, Lake Conroe, is they do a lot of, what we've noticed, a lot of modular homes as well. Seems to be the thing now. And they still have these green roofed as their nightly rentals, weekly rental cabins that
Jim and Sherry enjoyed
offered,
in Texas.
Folsom's enjoyed in Texas, that continue to talk about it a lot.
Endlessly.
So someday they'll be back.
In their own RV now.
Yeah, in their own RV. A lot of amenities here at Lake Conroe, 1000 Trails. I think I counted 3 or 4 full-size tennis courts, fenced in, 4 pickleball courts, swimming pool, putt-putt golf, horseshoes, lots of playground for kids. And a dog park, huge rec center with a restaurant inside, daytime restaurant. I think I said swimming pool already, but I'll say it again. Swimming pool. And cabanas to rent, I guess, for massage. friendly staff. And I couldn't tell you how many slips for RVs. Like most Thousand Trails, they are going towards long-term leases, long-term rentals, even with their RV slips, such as down this road. Is you could stay for a whole summer, you could stay for a whole year, I guess. Just pay the piper. Yeah, it's done well. They keep it up to date. So Lake Conroe is, there is a town called Conroe, and it's probably about 40 miles north of Houston on the northern edge. Probably from downtown Houston, it's probably closer to 75 miles. Here we are tucked in the back here. It's not for a shortage of neighbors. With Thousand Trails too, when you come in the campsite, you don't reserve your particular slip. You drive around and you look for a open slip and you claim it. So this is our spot here at Lake Conroe, Thousand Trails, Texas. Good thing is we have nobody behind us. Turtle in the water. He was up on the beach earlier till he saw us and then decided to go for a swim.
I found love, and oh, she's mean. How could somebody so evil taste so sweetly? I didn't see how she crept in my bed. Before I knew to stop her, I was in over my head, and now she's got me good. She's got me good. She's got me good. She's got me good. She's so tender, reaching way inside my mind, turning me to ashes as she helps me to unwind.
If you like this video, please subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you get notified anytime we post.
She crept in my bed before I knew to stop